Hey guys, this is a quick video. I'm just going to go over my custom GPT, the AI ad engine, and that whoever bought the workshop has access to this, and whoever is going to buy the replays as well, going to get an access to this engine. What it does, if you're creating any AI image, AI videos, video ads, you'll see how frustrating it is sometimes to use Google VO or whatever tool you're using, but it's still gonna like give you a lot of errors. You don't have a structure, you don't have a wireframe, you don't know where to start, which scene to start, how to do the closing, what's the voiceover. This engine does everything for you by asking you a few questions. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to go over it with just a random sample and let you see how it works. All right, so let's say we're just going to start with the build a 60-second UGC ad for a software tool. And then the first thing it's going to ask you, what's the product or offer you're promoting? So, and I give you a big list, and the way I build it in a way that you're gonna just put the numbers here and it will answer, basically it will give you better, instead of typing everything or copy pasting, you just put the number in here. So new feature rollouts, that's what I'm gonna use. So number 3, who's your ideal customer? Let's say startup founders. What problem or frustration does your audience face? Too many apps to manage, complicated, hard to stay organized, time-consuming setups. Let's say time-consuming setups. How does your product or service solve that problem? Let's say one app, click syncs. This is just a demo. I'm just not doing it for a specific ad. It's just to show you the a walkthrough basically. Do you have any proof, testimonials, or quote that you'd like to include? And that's an optional, but I like always to need, it's always nice to put a social proof. Let's say number 2, users love the simplicity. Got it. And what's the call to action? What's your call to action? Watch the join the beta, try it for free. So I would say try it for free. Perfect. Now, what type or tone do you want the ad to feel like? I've been focusing a lot on the funny, playful ones. You still could make it cinematic by, with a prompt, but, I like the ads that too, the funny ads. Now, how long? I usually put 60 seconds because this is what the reel, you could use it in a reel on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. So here, the first thing it's going to do right now, it's going to give you a story concept review, right? Before giving you all the prompts that you need to use on VO. First, you have, what would you like to proceed with this concept? Yes, generate a full, if you like this concept. So what's this concept? Let's read it. A widely overconfident startup founder brags about building their own app stack from scratch, only to have a talking smart toaster interrupt with a better solution. One-click sync. The app plays with observe, authority, reversal, and deadpan tech humor to hook the viewer, close with the feature reveals, and end on a cheeky call to action. I don't like that one, so let's say number 3, we're going to say show me a different concept and variation. So then we'll see a different concept. So right now, a startup founder proudly shows off their elaborate over-the-top launch, ritual, candles, spreadsheets, 5 devices until their pet cat casually walks across the keyboard and syncs everything in one click. The cat became the unexpected hero. The ad blends visually comedy, playful timing, and tech magic to highlight the new feature. I like this one, but I want to see more before I jump. I like to see 3 at least. So let's say the third one, a startup founder gives a dramatic TED talk about the art of manual setup, complete with charts and wild gestures, only to be interrupted by their intern, who quietly syncs everything with one click. The intern shrunk, founder is speechless. Humor comes from the contrast between overhyped effort and effortless reality. I like this one, but number 2 and number 3 are nice, but let's go with the cat one. So, okay, I like the cat one. Please give me the prompts. And here we go. Perfect choice. Now final concept summary. And here are all the prompts. It's 8 scenes. And each scene gonna have your character description and the way it has to be synced with every scene. And then it's gonna have the location setup, dark home office lit by 3 monitors, stacks of notebooks, And then you have the flow. It's an 8-second sequence, and it's going to give you the description of the mail, what it's going to do, and if there's any dialogue. And this, it's going to say I run 5 apps by hand, and if there's sound effects, and we have the camera style as well, and then it's going to go with scene 2. So all you need to do is copy this, put it in the prompt, in the video prompt. You could adjust any of that right here. Sometimes I don't like a scene. I go back and say, hey, can you make this 100x better, or can you make this more like award-winning commercial? Change the scenery, change the location, make it more dramatic, things like that. You used to go back and forth with it, and then you go and copy and paste everything. So in the back end of, under the hood, in the AI ad engine is a lot of details, a lot of knowledge files from books and VO. We scraped even VO prompts. We scraped Reddit. We scraped Twitter. We got all, there's a lot of movie makers. They used VO, so we got their prompts, and I was able to put together a lot of knowledge files to build this, and that's how you're gonna get it. You could buy the workshop and the replays, and you'll get access to the AI ad engine. If you have any questions, you know how to find me. Thank you.